G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_Gaming for another Dokkan Battle video. So for today's video here we're going to be going into the new Dragon Ball Saga Red Zone stage. We're going to be taking on Shula. For this one, as we do with a lot of these new stages, we actually get missions. So one of those is Siblings Bond. This is the team I've sort of thrown together. Not exactly sure how this is going to work. Siblings Bond definitely ain't the craziest. Wow, that's not great for our opening rotations to get both of the Beasterizers together. But anyway, that's fine. We shall make do with what we've got. So I think what we do is we start off with that there into that. We're not going to be able to get to 24 key for Evolution Blue Vegeta, which is a bit annoying. But whatever works, we'll grab a little bit of a heal there. So definitely 100,000,000% would have been better off if Beast had have been starting on the other rotation. That would have allowed for the extension of their entrance animations, as well as the fact that they're just going to operate as our main slot 1 unit. So yeah, anyway, we'll make do with what we've got here. So, as I said, we've got both the beasts on the team. We've got Into Evolution Blue Vegeta. He should be, I imagine that he should be pretty good post-Super. We're not going to need to operate him in slot 1, unless this is a really long fight and the beasts, I guess, entrance and active skill turn do run out. As you can see, we didn't hit 24 keys, so Evolution Blue Vegeta is missing out on a bunch of his stats there. But anyway, that's fine. That's fine. So for this next rotation, I think we're probably going to have to rock Tech Beerus as our slot 1, and then from there, I may leave the Physical Ultimate Gohan on rotation. I guess we'll have a look and see what the attack spread looks like there, whether we've got to try and protect him. So, obviously we're not going to take damage for either of the beasts there. So what we could do is go like that into that. 6, 6, 6, 6. So 6 is as good as we can do. Wow, we actually don't hit the the 12 key marker. Dang. Okay, that's tough. Tech Beerus still really good, super easy. If he's coming around with, like, I don't know, some support like we can have with Vados or whatever, he'll definitely be able to operate really effectively. You see, we got a couple dodges in there, but bang, double digits on all of those. Gohan, we got him to 24 keys, so that means that he's firstly super effective, but it also means that we've got an additional guaranteed, which we do get the super. That is really important. That gives him the big old extra stat, and perfect. Just what we want. It allows us to trigger the hidden potentials. So yeah, that's really good for his build up. Oh, you can stun him. Okay, well that makes that significantly easy. For Vegeta here, we're going to be wanting some additional supers to get his damage reduction built up. Unfortunately, we're just going all normals. And then he is getting supered, so he's got a little bit of damage reduction. 600k. Nice. Thanks, game. That was very kind of you there. We do get a heal from Vados, so thank you for that, Vados. We can grab that to get some extra healing in there, and we can change that like that. So we get back up to 56% HP here. Beast, fortunately, there is one hit in slot 1, so we do get that extra guaranteed super. So Compare gets the finish there. Fortunately, and the reason that I did want to bring Vados on this team is that she is a Siblings Bond support, as well as Realm of Gods. So she's going to be helping out everyone on this team. So if you got a Realm of Gods ally on the team, she also gets the Rainbow Orb changing. So she's going to be really valuable here. My hope is sort of that we are able to get this stage done on this turn. So we'll see how close we can get there. Some additional supers from the Evolution Blue Vegeta. If we can get one more with him, that should sort us out. But let's see. We get the super. Perfect. Okay. All's well that ends well. Also probably worth mentioning that Evolution Blue Vegeta can be really valuable here because he can also be a reviving option for us. This is a little bit of a nothing. You don't really want it to proc like this, but anyways, I guess we shall just grab all of these and pump out some damage, or do we set up some key spheres? Might do that. Sometimes it can be more useful just to utilize these rage modes for setting up key spheres. I can't remember if Beerus doesn't have the guaranteed crits. There's the guaranteed crits for like the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, his Grade 8 guaranteed crit. I believe Tech Grade 8 Vegeta, AGL Cell. Like we do have quite a few guaranteed crit rage forms / grade apes, so they're the ones where you definitely want to be maxing out your ki as much as possible. As I said, for something like this, we're not moving the needle here. You can see where our little 5 million attacks at, but they are lowering attacks, so that is going to really help us going into the next rotation. So we are going to have Beast sitting in slot 1 for us. So let's see, what we can do is, if we grab that, that didn't quite move the needle how I was hoping. But anyway, we'll grab that and then we'll do a final heal there. Thankfully, Beast getting hits going to give us the extra ki that we need for the physical Ultimate Gohan. So that gets him to 20 ki, which guarantees that additional attack. And then we're sort of just in the same situation as beforehand, where we're just hoping that that attack is a super and we can work on that build up there. So compare, got the crits, and then we finish with the normal there. And let's see, what has Ultimate Gohan got for us? So a 17.6 milli. It's not too shabby. He's got type advantage, obviously, so bang, there's one. We do trigger the additional super again, so I will say we have been very, very fortunate RNG wise with Ultimate Gohan to trigger those and get that build up. Yeah, tanking for double digits. Obviously, that should be him fully built up, I think. And then Tech Beerus, 12 milli. Lowers the attack and defense. Fires off another one. Beautiful. You love to see it, especially for the crits. He's fully built up, so tanking like a champ. And then what we'll do is, we may as well pop that. Got the crit there, so we'll grab that into... The temptation is to do that, to try and build him up. Yeah, I think we'll just roll with that. That way, and if we don't get the finish here, we've got the next rotation to collect all of those STR key spheres with Beast and get that big time heal. So 18 milli on this one. Nice. We got hit a bunch of times, so the crit would be almost guaranteed here. I'm just thinking about this. Surely this has one more phase, so we probably don't want to use the Beast active skills, do we? I'm unsure. But 14.7, remember with Evolution Blue Vegeta that you want to get off as many supers as possible to build up that part of his passive, so getting him those key spheres is really, really important. So that makes 2 into the normal. Oh, you can dodge. Into another normal. We should still have, yeah, that one, and with the hidden potential had a proc there. So then we've got Evolution Blue Vegeta, who we didn't hit 24 ki for, but because we got the active, that means that he's got the guaranteed crits and the extra part of his attack anyways. But but with no links active, his numbers obviously drop off quite a bit. So compare, and of course that is the one where we do trigger the triple super critting turn. So compare, super, not worried about that. Yeah, see, donuts there. We've got Vados on rotation up next, so that's going to be handy with the extra support. We can grab that heal for you. I'm just going to save that active. We'll grab that. That gives us the full heal there. We'll grab that for a little bit of a Dokkan gauge. So cool. So 16 milli, even with just the one attack there. So you can see that Vados' support definitely is pretty impactful there. Up to 12. We do also have a bunch of links with the physical Ultimate Gohan as well, I guess. So compare, and nice. The triple super turn, and then physical Ultimate Gohan, I'm expecting that he should do some pretty decent damage here, being fully built up, ton of links, and that extra support too. So let's see, 18.7, there you go. So that's not that much higher than it was. I guess his entrance animation would have worn out now. So compare is 1. We get it again. We actually got the additional super every time. So as I said before, that is extremely lucky. Gets up to a 14 milli here. I think his defense should be looking really solid as well. So I wouldn't complain if he was the one to get supered. For Vados, I do get a little bit scared. But she does have that big old dodge chance. Perfect. Okay. Scared for nothing. So what we can do is we'll just grab that into 8 for you, into that. So Beast, nice. Yep, still going strong. Beast Riser is still an absolute force to be reckoned with. Pretty crazy that he's literally over a year old. Like what we're getting towards almost like a year and a half old from him dropping on JP, and he's still super good. It's pretty crazy, but there's that, and oh, it's only 2 stages. So I just saved up all of my active skills for absolutely nothing. Wow. Okay, there you go. Well, there's a siblings bond run through, no itemed, and barely any active skills used. So that's a little bit surprising. So as you can see, we actually got this done first time. Anyway, let me know how you got that siblings bond mission completed. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.